Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub. In the ever-evolving world of motorcycles, where the battle between innovation and nostalgia rages stronger than ever, few machines manage to walk the line with as much finesse as the 2025 Honda CB400. This isn't just a motorcycle, it's a carefully engineered tribute to a legacy that began more than 4 decades ago, reimagined for a generation that demands both classic charm and modern performance. For riders who appreciate clean lines, old-school personality, and the reliability of Honda's engineering DNA, the CB400 delivers a refreshing middle ground in a market cluttered with extremes. And today, we're diving deep into what makes this retro-styled roadster more than just another throwback. From its iconic silhouette to its finely tuned engine and nimble frame, we'll unpack everything about the 2025 CB400 and why it may just be the perfect balance of past and present. At first glance, the CB400 doesn't scream for attention. But look closer, and it becomes evident that this bike has been designed with purpose and poise. The proportions are instantly familiar to anyone who has admired the old CBs from the late 70s and early 80s. That rounded tank, the minimal side panels, the dual rear shocks, and the chrome-accented headlamp, everything whispers vintage Honda. But this isn't a bike stuck in the past. The LED lighting system, full digital instrument cluster tucked inside a retro-style casing, and the refined fit and finish make it clear that this is a modern interpretation, not a direct replica. Honda has paid careful attention to detail. The paint options, ranging from classic candy Tahitian blue to a bold matte pearl Morian black, carry metallic flakes that catch the light just right. The Honda wing badge sits proudly on the tank, a nod to the machine's lineage and a signal of quality. Powering the 2025 CB400 is a 399 cubic centimeters DOHC parallel twin engine that has been tuned for smooth mid-range torque and usable everyday performance. It puts out approximately 45 horsepower and 38 Nm of torque, and thanks to its lightweight chassis and efficient power delivery, this bike feels responsive whether you're navigating tight city streets or carving up a mountain road. It's a bike that doesn't overwhelm you with brute force but instead invites you to enjoy the ride at your own pace. The throttle response is crisp, and the power band is linear. You don't have to wring it out to enjoy its full character. It's very rider-friendly, especially for those new to mid-weight motorcycles, yet still engaging enough for seasoned bikers who want something simple and rewarding. The engine is mated to a slick 6-speed gearbox that features Honda's assist and slipper clutch. The assist function lightens lever pull significantly, making traffic commutes less of a workout, while the slipper functionality prevents rear-wheel chatter during aggressive downshifting. Whether you're navigating wet urban roads or pushing through twisty tarmac on a weekend ride, the transmission complements the engine's personality beautifully. It's not trying to be a sport bike gearbox, it's smooth, consistent, and built for longevity and comfort. Vibration levels are well managed, with minimal buzz coming through the handlebars even at higher revs, thanks to refined engine mounting and Honda's internal balancing work. The chassis setup is another strong point of the CB400. At 188 kilograms wet, it feels light and agile beneath you. It sports a diamond-type steel frame that's been reinforced for improved rigidity while keeping the overall geometry relaxed and neutral. The front end features 41mm telescopic forks that offer 110mm of travel, paired with dual shock absorbers at the rear that are preload adjustable. It's not a hardcore corner carver, but that's not the point. It's stable, predictable, and beautifully balanced. Whether you're flicking it through traffic or flowing through long sweepers, the CB400 maintains composure and comfort. For braking, Honda has fitted a single 296mm disc up front with a twin-piston caliper and a 240mm disc at the rear, both assisted by a dual-channel ABS system that kicks in seamlessly when needed. Ergonomically, the CB400 feels just right for a broad spectrum of riders. The seat height sits at a manageable 785mm, making it approachable for shorter riders without sacrificing legroom for taller ones. The seat itself is a well-cushioned flat bench with enough space for 2 uprighting, and the upright handlebars combined with mid-set pegs create a natural riding triangle. It's a bike you can ride all day without strain. The mirrors provide a wide field of view, and the switchgear is classically styled but tactile and easy to operate. Even the instrument cluster, while digital, retains an analog-inspired layout with a central tachometer, speed readout, fuel gauge, and gear position indicator, all backlit and easy to read in daylight or night. What really stands out about the CB400 is its sense of mechanical honesty. There's no excessive electronic interference. No unnecessary modes. What you get is a bike that rewards good riding rather than insulating you from the experience. Sure, there's ABS and a fuel injection system that helps with cold starts and consistent fuel delivery, but beyond that, it's refreshingly analog in its feel. That's a rare thing in 2025. You don't have to navigate through screens or worry about software updates, just twist the throttle and ride. It's a motorcycle for people who ride because they love the feeling of two wheels beneath them, not for tech bragging rights. Honda has also ensured the CB400 doesn't just appeal to riders in search of nostalgia. It's genuinely practical. With a claimed fuel economy of around 30 to 35 kilometers per liter, you're looking at more than 300 kilometers of range on a full 15-liter tank. That makes it an excellent daily commuter or weekend tourer without ever feeling like a compromise. Maintenance is straightforward, with Honda's reputation for reliability providing peace of mind, and service intervals are generous. Spare parts are widely available and reasonably priced. There's also a decent aftermarket scene already growing around the CB400, from custom exhaust systems to classic-style accessories like flyscreens, saddlebags, and tank pads. In terms of pricing, the 2025 Honda CB400 comes in at approximately $6,299 or around 5.25 Indian rupees lakh in the Indian market, depending on regional taxes and dealer margins. That places it right in the sweet spot for riders looking for a premium lightweight motorcycle without entering the more expensive 600 cubic centimeters or naked sport bike category. For what it offers in terms of build quality, reliability, and styling, the CB400 delivers exceptional value. It competes not just with retro-inspired offerings like the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, but also middleweight standards from Yamaha and Suzuki, holding its ground with a unique character in Honda's bulletproof engineering. So who exactly is the CB400 for? In truth, it's one of those bikes that wears many hats. For new riders, it offers a forgiving, confidence-building ride with manageable power and excellent stability. For commuters, it provides economy, comfort, and Honda's reliability. For retro lovers, it delivers the aesthetic and spirit of a bygone era without the hassle of maintaining a carbureted antique. And for experienced riders, it's a perfect second bike. One that reminds them why they fell in love with riding in the first place. As we wrap up this review here on Bike Culture Hub, it's clear that Honda didn't just dust off an old nameplate and slap it on a generic platform. The CB400 is the result of careful design, smart engineering, and a deep understanding of what riders actually want. It's the kind of bike that makes you want to slow down, take the long way home, and enjoy every corner for what it is, not a challenge to be conquered, but a moment to be savored. Whether you're returning to biking after years away, upgrading from a 250, or simply craving a machine that doesn't scream for attention but earns it, the CB400 deserves a spot on your radar. This isn't just a motorcycle. It's a celebration of riding. And in our book, that's something truly worth appreciating.